Hello my lovelies and welcome back to not Lothric. No, we've actually gone beyond Lothric. We are in Anor Londo. As you can see, Irithyll, as it now is. It seems that Anor Londo is atop Irithyll in a very strange sort of celestial way. It's like reality. It's the same sort of twisted reality atop reality as you get in Dark Souls 2. You know, where nothing really fits together. You've got a kind of similar thing going on here. I love it. I love the notion that Anor Londo somehow survived the cycles and the constant recycling of history and has somehow come back in this version of reality. And along with it, most of the gods have as well. There was a Gwyn at one point in this cycle of reality. There was a Gwyndolin, there was a Guinevere. There was a Priscilla at one time. There was a Nito. In this version of reality, all of them existed at one time. However, as this game makes plain, these old cycles are exactly that. They're old, they're decrepit, and Anor Londo doesn't have any relevance anymore. It takes great pains to inform you of that Lothric is the new kingdom. It's the one that superseded Anor Londo, and now Anor Londo is just this hollow shell of itself. The gods are all gone or are in the process of being consumed or corrupted. Anor Londo itself, as you will see, is in a terrible state. It has become the home of something that is actually the active antithesis of gods. Ah, there's Lothric, as we know it, and there's the Cathedral of the Deep. You can see everything from here. That's one of the things I love about this game. You can see every location from where you are. It is absolutely incredible. I love that. There's a certain interconnectedness that is really, really cool about this game. You got it a little bit in the previous Dark Souls games, but not to the same extent. Nowhere near to the same extent as in this one. Look, it's the giant from Dark Souls 1. One of the big smith characters from Dark Souls 1, who could enchant and imbue your weapons. And look, this area was in Dark Souls 1, and look at the state of it. Aldrich's filth is all over it. Aldrich is like he's a corrupting influence and entity. Here's the great grand hall of Anor Londo. This is where, in the original game, it's the lead up to Ornstein and Smough. Ornstein the Dragon Slayer and Smough his compatriot. Two of the great warriors of Gwyn, the great knights of Gwyn. Now it's all dark and desolate and utterly corrupt. Aldrich has made it his home, and his effluent is everywhere. Also, his priests are also here. It's the last insult. It's the last denigration to the line of Gwyn, really. Look at this. The filth of Aldrich is everywhere. The filth of the deep. An alternative metaphysics to the one that Gwyn created. It's quite grim, really. I mean, it's even more grim than most of the other Dark Souls. Oh yeah, there's one of these things here as well. These creatures are obviously linked to the deep in some key way. They're obviously products of the deep in some peculiar fashion, because they only occur where Aldrich has been. Ow! And they're bloody tough. Ouch! Well, that hurt. Ugh, God, they're grim, aren't they? They look more like creatures from Bloodborne. They do. Eek. Eek, I say. Oh well, we're not terribly far away. And we got the door open, so now we can just run up, which is kind of cool. Still got to get rid of the bloody Knights of Gwyn, though. Yeah, they're everywhere, still. In every iteration of reality, those knights survive somehow. Mind you, you have to bear in mind, these guys are like the elite of the elite. They're dragon slayers. I mean, these guys used to slay dragons. They're tough. It's no wonder that they survived the breaking of all creation, really, is it? They were once used to subdue beings that were the equivalents of elder gods, so, you know, pretty damn powerful. Also, a lot of the old tricks don't work against them. They track a lot better than they used to in Dark Souls 1, I can tell you that. So you can't do the just strafe around and stab them in the back thing that they were so vulnerable to once upon a time. See? You see him track me there? I love the fact they've got lightning enchantments on their weapons now as well. It makes a lot of sense. I mean, they would have lightning enchanted weapons. Lightning was the province of Gwyn once upon a time, and it was used to slay the ancient dragons. It was a trick that Seif, the Scaleless, taught them when he betrayed his own kin. Righty-ho. Let's deal with this bastard thing for a start. This spidery thing, it'll be on the ceiling, I think. It drops down, so you've got to get a little ways in and it'll drop. Where is it? Where'd it go? Oh, there we are. I heard it then. It's got to be here, so there we are. Okay. Will it follow me? Oh, fuck! Will it follow me outside, I wonder? Ow! Bloody Nora! Look how much health it took off! Oh, it can follow me outside. Well, this is going to be fun, isn't it? Oh, you utter bastard! Okay, right. This is going to be a bit of a fight, this one. Look at him! A fight on the steps of the Grand Temple, eh? Is that how it's going to be? Well, what about the Deep versus Chaos? I think Chaos is going to win, you bastard. Oh, he's so vile. Yeah, that's right. So these are the children of the Deep. They've got a sort of insectile quality to them. We will be encountering more children of the Deep a little later. When we get into one of the other DLCs, the Ring City. And they all have this kind of like verminous quality to them. They're all like mosquitoes or cockroaches or spiders. They're all vermin, effectively. Oh, we got Aldrich's Ruby from that. That's another one of Aldrich's rings. I wonder what this one does. Let's have a look. Recovers HP from critical attacks. That's not too bad. That's pretty good, actually. Not too bad. Now, this area is a pain. The run-ups to the bosses usually aren't that bad in this game, but this one's pretty tough. There's also a very nasty Knight of Gwyn here. One with the red eye, one who's gone hollow. Which means he's a lot tougher, a lot more aggressive, and he takes off a hell of a lot more damage than the normal ones. However, can't stand up to Chaos magic. Certainly not the Chaos Bed Vestiges, which is a wonderful, wonderful bit of pyromancy. Goodbye! Oh, I got the Silver Knight Shield from him. That's cool. Okay, right. I'd better ember myself so we can go and face Aldrich. Yeah, we're going to have to actually fight this creature that has devoured all of the gods of Gwyn's pantheon. And is actually in the process of devouring one of them right now. You'll see when we get to the creature. He's actually devouring one of the children of Gwyn. You'll see. Oh, look at that. You can actually see all of Irithyll from here. It's so cool. And it's actually kind of like... It's like Irithyll grew into Anor Londo, or accrued around it. It's all linked together. It's really cool. And it was ultimately Pontiff Sullivan who betrayed them. He established himself as their high pontiff, like the ultimate priest of their faith, and then betrayed them all. Bit of a bastard, really. Betrayed them all and fed them to Aldrich. But, like I said before, in his place, what else would you do? I mean, there isn't any other hope in this universe, in this world. If you just follow the metaphysics of Gwyn, it's utterly moribund. It always leads to the same place. We've seen it a million times over. It's the same sad and sorry cycles of history, repeating ad nauseum. There's a bit of Aldrich's filth, which is alive. And these are the priests of Aldrich, the priests of the deep. They're pains. Ow! And there's lots of them. And I mean a hell of a lot of them. Okay, there we go. Right. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do Aldrich without a friend, so I'm going to wait around and hopefully get a summon at some point. Hello, you. Ew! God, that's gross. Aldrich is very, very tough to do on your own. He's very tough. And actually, now that I think about it, there's something we haven't done. I suppose I'd better go and do it. I need to do the end of Henri's quest, and I don't know if we don't do it now. I don't know if we get the chance to do it. I need to go and talk to Yuria and see. Let's get rid of these guys first. Ow! Thank you. Alright, you. I love the fact that this twisted faith is spread throughout Lothric. I think that's really cool. This alternative to the faith of the Fire and Gwyn. That's kind of new in this cycle. I love that. I think that's absolutely spectacular. Ah! I'm going to end up dead in a minute if I'm not careful. God, he's got me on just the worst place imaginable. Gotcha. Alright, you. Chaos Bed Vestiges! Aha! Call that a fireball. This is a fireball. Actually, it is a pretty good fireball. I'll give you that. There we go. What have we got here? What's this? Proof of Concord. Oh, okay. I'll take it. I think that's to do with a pact or a covenant or something. Right. I think... yeah, where is it? Proof of a dark spirit was felled by a blue sentinel. Yeah, so it just allows you to strengthen or deepen a covenant. The blue sentinel's covenant, which is alright. It's okay. It's nothing like to write home about. Aha! Yeah, because chaos is antithetical to Aldrich. His children can't stand it, and nor can he actually. God, look at this. I love the fact that Anor Londo is this corrupt now. It's just the final insult to Gwyn and his entire pantheon. It's like saying, nah, you're done. You're over. It doesn't matter, even if history sees fit to recycle you again. You are finito. There's nothing you can do. Moonlight Blade, this is always good. Are you one of them? No, you're not. I thought that might be a Oh! Oh, I've got to go activate that, definitely. That's very good. I thought it might be a mimic, but it's not. God, look at the damage this is doing. It's incredible. It's very good. I do love the Moonlight Blade. Although we will be retiring it reasonably soon. Because there will be one of the swords I use in the end game is coming up, which is the sword of Prince Lothric, the burning blade of Prince Lothric. It's really bloody good. Okay. Well, I suppose what I should do is go back to the Firelink Shrine, activate that Estus shard, and also talk to Yuria, because I need to do Henri's, the final part of Henri's quest. So, oh, there's a summon sign here. Oh, I wish I could take advantage of it, but I need to go and talk to Yuria first before I tackle Aldrich. Oh well, let's go do it. Hopefully it'll still be there when we get back. Maybe. Maybe. There's another thing you can do with Henri, but I don't think I've done it correctly. You can have her appear here, and you go into her world as a summoned spirit, and you fight Aldrich with her, which is really cool. But I've taken her down a different route in this particular playthrough, so yeah. We did it in the last one. If you want to go and have a look, we did it in the last one. It's quite fun. You just basically, there's a little like summon point in Anor Londo, and it's for you. You go into her universe, her world as a summoned entity. It's quite fun, but I need to go and talk to Yuria before I do anything.
Ashen one.
Okay. Yuria, let's talk to Andri first, because we need to do that Estus. Yup, go for it. Oh, we need to give him some coal.
My. The coal of that peaceable giant.
Yeah, our old friend.
Seems like ages passed. I imagine his passing was long ago.
I imagine it was,
I miss the
Andre.
old bugger, I do.
The old bugger.
My friend, I'll be sure this coal is put to good use.
Excellent. Thank you,
I'll
Andre.
be smithing weapons never afore seen by the likes of ye.
Excellent. Thank
For
you.
a small service, to pay my humble respects.
My humble respects. Cool. Right, can we reinforce anything, Andre? Have we got any, got the materials for it? Probably not. Probably not. We are pretty high at the moment. I'm going to start actually tailoring some weapons soon, because you can actually make tailored weapons that are infused and upgraded that are way better than the named weapons. We'll be doing that very soon. Prithee! Of course. I've got a cup of coffee, by the way. We're making good progress in this game. Excuse me. I swallowed my coffee down the wrong way a bit there. Oh, that's good.
Don't stir.
I'm not stirring up trouble. You're stirring up trouble by all accounts. They put you in jail, not me.
Speak thy honourable. Ah, greetings, our lord and liege.
I wish you'd stop calling me that.
Good tidings. Thy spouse is ready.
Is she? Alright.
The time is right to greet her.
Okie dokie.
The girl awaits thee in the hidden dark moon chamber of Anor Londo.
The Dark Moon Chamber. We know where that is, don't we?
So thou mayst a true monarch become.
Okie dokie. This is just... This story arc is weird. It's really weird. Yuria of Londor is part of a particular cult and she worships the Abyss. And that's what she's trying to bring about. And that's what she sort of signed you on for the task, basically. And somehow this process is part of it. I don't know how or why, but here we are. The Dark Moon Chamber is obviously the one when we fought Dark Sun Gwendolyn in Dark Souls 1. You know, the long corridor where we fight her? It's really cool. Really cool. It's like an endless hallway when you fight her, and then the magic that she's using, like the illusory moon magic, when she dies, contracts, and the hallway becomes somewhat manageable. Okay, righty-ho. Let's get this done. We've got to go get married, which in you know, this world means something very strange. The ceremony is peculiarly odd. Let's put it that way. There's Irithyll. Dead land that it is. Oh shit, I've got to activate the mechanism, haven't I? Ah, tits. No, I've got to go activate the mechanism. There is a way... I'm sure I remember reading somewhere. I've never done it. There is a like an invisible path somewhere around here that leads to one of the towers, and you can talk to what may be Priscilla at one point. You know, the dragon woman from the Painted World from the original game, who is, I believe, one of the children of Gwyn, maybe one of the children of Gwyn, but she has draconic blood in her as well. So I don't know. I don't even want to know what that means, to be perfectly honest. I mean, there's also another child of Gwyn in this game, believe it or not. In Dark Souls 1, there is constant reference to the nameless god. The son of Gwyn, the first son of Gwyn, who basically betrayed all of the other gods and sided with the dragons. Here we are. This is a representative of Londor. Hello!
Welcome, our gracious lord.
Okie dokie.
Your spouse awaits you. You are very near.
It's such a weird story arc,
Please.
this.
Take the sword of avowal.
Yeah.
May you be the truest lord of Londor yet.
Okie dokie. No exchange of rings here. No, there's a sword involved. Sword of avowal. Okay, well, let's go use it. I don't think we need to equip it, do we? It's not. It's an item. It's not. I don't know if it is a weapon or not, but it's definitely an item that you use when you get up to the altar. No, I don't think it's a weapon. No. Okay, that's fine. Be cool if it was, but it's not. Oh, I forgot I'd gotten Smo's hammer. I bet that's a fun weapon to use. Bloody heavy, though. Okay. This is the hallway, look, where you fight Dark Sun Gwendolyn. But of course, the illusory magic is gone now. And here is Henri of Astoria, ironically laid out as a sacrifice. Even though she survived being a sacrifice to Aldrich, she becomes a sacrifice to us. It's dark, isn't it, really? The covering of her face is really disturbing. I really don't like that. And this is the marriage ceremony. I suppose, I mean, you could placate yourself by saying, well, she's already dead, so there's that. It's very dark and grim, isn't it? And somehow it marks us. Somehow it gives us the mark of the abyss for permanently. The dark sigil, yeah. Okay. So there we are. Ah, Mount, okay. Oh dear. So that's that done. That's the end of her story arc. One of the ends. One of the many ends you can do. I think if you don't do that, she ends up getting... I think she ends up going hollow, ultimately. You end up finding her back in the same pit where you fought her friend. What was his name? You know, the silent one who just growled at you. And she just goes hollow, and then you've got to kill her anyway. So, you know, may as well do it here, right? At least it's got some ceremony here. This guy's dead now as well, now that his... now that their purpose is done. Chameleon, yes, so that's the chameleon spell, which allows us to turn into bits of furniture. Literally, it does, that's what it does. You can turn into, like, parts of the environment, and it allows you to move relatively unseen. It's quite cool, actually. You can get through areas without fighting with it. It's quite good. If you're having a tough time in certain areas, you can maneuver through using it. Okay, right. I mean, the only thing I can think of to do now is go and do Aldrich. Which will also allow us to finish the story arc we've begun with, what's her name? Rosalina, is it? The twisted slug creature, the mother of slugs that we found. Rosaria. Rosaria, who we found in the Cathedral of the Deep, who may in fact be Guinevere. Like a corrupted version of Guinevere. Very cool, eh? Alright, well, let's get to it. There we are. Oh yes, I've just got to talk to her.
I prithee, play the usurper.
Okay.
When the moment cometh to link the fire, wrest it from its mantle.
Yes.
The age of fire was founded by the old gods, sustained by the linking of the fire. But the gods are no more.
Nope.
And the all-powerful fire deserveth a new heir.
Yes, it does.
Our Lord of Hollows.
That would be me!
Who weareth the true face of mankind.
I do. Okay, so I just thought I'd skip back here because that's the last part of her dialogue for a while before we go and do Aldrich. Okay, let's skip back. Okay.
Be safe, our lord and liege.
In this world?
I prithee wrest the flame from its mantle.
Prithee! Sorry, I can't resist. Okay, let's skip back and we'll go and do Aldrich now. There's a lot of stuff like that where you've got to get the dialogue at the right time, because if you don't, you miss it. It's really weird. There's a lot of stuff you can miss so easily in this game. I've actually missed quite a bit in this playthrough, to be honest, because I did the wrong thing. Oh, okay, we're going to sword and board this one. It's not a bad idea, to be perfectly honest. Got my Dragon Crest shield here, which is friggin' awesome. Hello, you! Come on! With your bloody long reach. That spear, honestly, it's so unwieldy, but he's very skilled with it. Alright, Luke, come on. Sword and board! Yay! I don't use it often, it's not my fighting style, but it's good against these guys. Oof, shit. Oh, you've got... Oh! That hurt, thank you. Oh, he's kicking my ass. He really is. Ow! Oh, you evil swine. You know, I could use an old trick and I could just back up here to take him down. There we go. Gotcha! Got it. Oh, he gave me the Silver Knight armor. That's good. That's very good, actually. Alright, let's do your friend up here, as it were. Aha! You missed! And I got you in the back too! I mean, it does still work. That's an old trick from Dark Souls 1 with these guys. But it just doesn't work as well. They've upgraded them a bit in this game. You can use it on the Dark Races too. A lot of the Knight enemies fall prey to it. Okay. Time for Aldrich. He is a pain. Beautiful boss. I mean, one of my favourites in this game, actually. But he's really tough. If I can get an ally, I'm going to hang back and I'm going to use my... Oh, shit. Yeah, basically what they're doing there, I'm going to use my my spells to take down Aldrich, my pyromancies. Alright, you swine bags, come on. These guys, the really, the rather rotund ones, they are tough. They take a lot of hits. That they can sustain being attacked by the Chaos Bed Vestiges is pretty impressive. Most, oh yes. Yes. Something very satisfying about stabbing them from behind, I've got to say. Good place to level up this. These guys, everything in here is worth a ton of souls. And you can kill a lot en masse, which is good. Ow! God almighty. I'm gonna have to, yeah, take some potions before I fight Aldrich, I can tell you that. Alright, you. Go away. I'm about to kill your high saint, your messiah. I say with some confidence. I must say, Aldrich is one of those bosses who does give me trouble. He's very, very tough indeed. Ooh, a deep gem. That's quite good. Oh, we've got an ally. Let's summon this person. Clop! I like their name. I certainly like their name. Okay, Clop, come and help me. I've got lots of good pyromancies on, which are very good against Aldrich. He doesn't like pyromancy at all. So, let's go burn the bastard out, shall we? Okay. Okie dokie, in we go! So this is Aldrich. This is the Devourer of Gods, and as you can see, he looks like another boss at the moment. Or rather like a perverted, mutated version. He looks like Dark Sun Gwendolyn. That's because Aldrich is in the process of consuming and devouring Gwendolyn. And if you look, Aldrich is using spells, weapons and attacks from various different gods from Gwyn's pantheon. So he's using attacks from Priscilla, from Dark Sun Gwendolyn, from Nito. It's because Aldrich has devoured them all. In this permutation of reality, Aldrich has either already devoured them completely or is in the process of devouring them. It's so grim. It's so dark. I love it. That this creature is all that's left of the ancient gods. And it's such a perverse monster as well. Everything it touches corrupts and it becomes polluted and foul. I just love that. Not standing up to my Chaos Bed Vestiges, I've got to say. God, this is a good tactic. This is a good way of taking down Aldrich, I've got to say. I mean, look at this! Look at the amount of health it takes off! My god! Come on, Aldrich! That's it! Aldrich is dead! The Devourer of Gods is dead. Fabulous.
Unkindled one. The fire fades and awaits its one last lord.
I do believe that is Prince Lothric.
Prince Lothric is in your hands.
Oh, I know who it is. It's the woman we met at the beginning of the game. Just
Save his soul.
just before we fought Vort of the Boreal Valley, who opened the way for us. Save Prince Lothric's soul? It's a bit of a tall order. Both of the Princes Lothric are pretty corrupt. You should wait till we... I mean, there's some interesting stuff going on with the Princes Lothric. There is a heavy suggestion of incest about them, believe it or not, which is really fascinating. Really fascinating. But this is going to teleport us directly into another boss battle that we don't want to fight yet. So I'm going to homeward bone it out. I don't want to fight this boss yet. Oh look, she's dead. She's been murdered. She's the one who summoned us here, but she's just dying, I think. Let's go talk to her. Shall we go talk to her? Yeah, why not? Okay. I'm a bit reluctant to, because I know it's going to activate the boss,
Prince
but...
Lothric is in your hands.
Why should I save him?
Please save his soul.
Why?
Tell him what he must be, a lord.
Oh, you're deluded. The Basin of Vows, I'm really sorry. Yeah, you failed. Because he's not going to do it. He doesn't want to do it. None of them do. Okay. This is cool. This... Ah. Uh-oh. Oh shit. The last of the knights of the Boreal Valley has found us. Oh shit. Oh, look at this. This is the Dancer of the Boreal Valley. Now, some people believe this is Guinevere. That she was transmuted by Sullivan into this thing. There's some suggestion that might be the case as well. I'm not fighting her yet. She's too... A, she's too tough, and B... Oh, Ooh, she got me just as I was about to homeward bone it out there. I need to put some distance between us so I can homeward bone out. She's quite tough, this boss, and I'm not in the right state to fight her yet. There's some stuff I need to do first. So, I need to homeward bone it out, and then I need to go back to Aldrich's chamber in Anor Londo, because Rosaria's, the quest for Rosaria, we need to do that. We need to do that first. So let's go do it. Shall we? Firelink Shrine, and I need to go. I should go and spend my souls first, shouldn't I? Because I've got a lot. And also, I need to transmute Aldrich's soul, and also put him on his throne as well. I need to do that, which is, we're nearly done. There aren't many left. Prince Lothric, I think, is the next one. The Prince is Lothric, and that's it. So the main game isn't that long. There isn't enormous amounts to it. It's just there's a lot to do off to the side, if you like. There are a lot of side quests and things that bulk it out. St. Aldrich, here we are. Ew, it's like a worm-eaten skull. Blah, there's worms and filth and corruption in it. Nice, love it. So presumably that's all that's left of Aldrich himself, like the original Aldrich, because he was a man. He was a mortal man once upon a time. It's just that he glutted himself on the flesh of men and of gods, and eventually became that thing.
Aha, thou returned.
There's even some people believe, I remember watching a video with VatiVidya, where there is some suggestion that he could have been Smo originally, because Smo is also cannibalistic. The Life Hunt scythe is pretty good. You can use it to steal HP. The Dark Moon Longbow is brilliant if you've got the stats to use it. It's bloody brilliant. It's a very, very cool bow indeed, but I'm going to get the spell because I'm more of a sorcerer type. Of course.
Welcome, host. Very well, then
Blah, blah, blah. But now Yuria is going to be our ally, and she will also appear at the very end of the game. She'll appear as a summon to fight the soul of Cinder, the final boss in this game. Andre. We're going to head into a really bloody hard section of the game after this video, I can tell you. It's going to really... Prithee! It's going to... We had a lot of prithee, haven't we, in this video. It's going to kick off, I'm telling you. What can you sell us? Anything? Not much.
Do stay safe.
No.
Oh, and in one piece.
Hello.
You can keep the ring.
Okay. What have you got for me? Nothing
Goodbye.
much. Goodbye. I've got to... Actually, reminds me, actually. We've actually got to send him out on another quest soon.
Back again.
Oh, yeah, don't sound so excited about it. May as well buy as many of these as possible, because we're going to need to very soon anyway. He's near the end of his quest arc, and there we go. But in order to get it to the end, we need to buy everything that he's got. God, Andre must be bored. All he's done is sat there and smashed things on that anvil with his hammer. Yeah, and talk to us. Oh dear. Okay, how are we doing? Should we, ooh, maybe we could change the fire whip round, I don't know. I need to go here, I think. Because we need to go to... This is another thing that kind of suggests that Rosaria and Guinevere are linked. Because to finish her quest, we need to go to Guinevere's old chamber. You know, the one from Dark Souls 1 where the illusion of Guinevere appears? That Gwendolyn is casting? Yeah, we need to go there. It's very peculiar. Very peculiar indeed. Look at that, the filth and corruption of Aldrich. It's so cool, isn't it? And this is like the arch inner chamber, you know? This is where we fought Ornstein and Smough in the original game, when they were protecting Guinevere, or rather the illusion of Guinevere. Whether they knew it was an illusion or not is up for some debate. There's Gwyn himself, the man himself. Nothing left now. It's just filth and rot and worms and corruption. Interestingly, those worms look so much like the worms from the fishing hamlet in Bloodborne, which is also linked to the metaphysics of an ocean of gods, like the deep, which could, like, you know, be called the deep for all we know. Interesting. I love all that crossover. I think that's brilliant. Vati Vidya did a very good video where he ruminates on how the mythologies and metaphysics of Demon Souls, Dark Souls and Bloodborne could potentially be interlinked, and where there are little suggestions that they are. It's very good. Okay, right. We need to go in here. And this is Rosaria, not Rosaria, this is Gwendolyn's chamber. Not Gwendolyn, no it isn't, it's Guinevere's chamber. Of course, Guinevere is not here. You feel the black eye orb quivering. How interesting. So we need to go into another world. And if you look, this chamber echoes Rosaria's, or Rosaria's echoes this chamber. It's strange, isn't it? Right, let's use the black eye orb. Where are we? Yes. Invade the world of Rosaria's killer. Who could that be, do you think? Let's have a look, shall we? And again, this echoes that the quest from Dark Souls 1 where you have to do something very similar.
Well, back for more.
Of course it's him.
No ordinary man, are you? I knew it all along.
There he is, Ringfinger Leonard. He's difficult, this guy. He's tough. So we're going to take no chances with him. He's got a very powerful weapon that can actually... that's not it, that's just magic. But he can actually cast these like bolts of energy with his weapon. That sickle thing that he's got. So we're going to be very careful with him. That's what he can do. We're going to get that after we kill him. And it's going to be very bloody useful.
No one will despoil her soul. Certainly no beast wrapped in human skin.
Oh dear. Beast wrapped in human skin. Again, language very like one would expect from a Yharnamite. Yeah? Beast wrapped in human skin. He is from Yharnam. I mean, that is the implication. Definitely. And that he somehow slipped through the worlds, or God knows how. Alright, you. Come on. Oh, he's doing it. Oh, God, that is really powerful. That is a really powerful magic attack.
With her soul is the flesh enough for a sick beast.
A sick beast again. Isn't that so Yharnam? He's nearly dead. Ooh, a little bit and he'll be gone. Look, he can disappear as well. He can actually become invisible. He's a real piece of work, this guy. It's always very close when you fight him, I find. Come on. Ooh, swine. Come on. Oh, God. Oh, dear me. He's very hard to fight, like, up close. Because he uses a lot of things to keep you at like, arm's length. There we go.
Blessed Rosaria.
There we go. Duty fulfilled. Okay, very cool. I think we get Rosaria's soul for that. And also either we get his weapons or the means of buying them. Either way, it's pretty damn cool. I do love that quest. It's really weird. It's really odd and echoes there we are. Soul of Rosaria, Crescent Moon, and the Silver Mask. We'll be wearing that pretty much from this point on, to be honest, because I love it. Sun Princess Ring! From Dark Souls 1. Yeah. Although, as you can see, no sun here. Guinevere is long gone from this place. Whether she is the dancer of the Boreal Valley, or whether she is Rosaria, it's hard to tell. Gradually restores HP. It's good. It's really good. It is very gradually, but it can actually save you from death. You know, it's pretty damn good. Okay, I am going to be changing my armor very soon as well to Ringfinger Lennox because I like it. He looks like a Yharnamite. You know, it's a very cool style. Okie dokes, my loves. When we come back, we'll be facing off against the Dancer of the Boreal Valley and heading into Castle Lothric itself. The end game, my loves, very soon. Until then, bye-bye!